of the Premier League has come up strong. It will either give you a draw or it will give you a one.
As we wait for Eddie Mwes to give us those fixtures, yes, so those are the remaining fixtures for
the relegated team. The teams are threatened for relegation.
For the relegation battlers.
Yeah, so it's UPDF, Busoga, Blacks Power, and Onduparaka. I don't see how Onduparaka is going to survive UPDF and Maroons. It can draw or win a Blacks Power, but Maroons and UPDF game will be a hard one for them.
But now take a look at a Blacks Power team that has a Gaddafi, Onduparaka, SC Villa, and Express in the remaining fixtures. SC Villa
and it has a game in hand. I think the Express game is a game in hand.
But it comes on the very last day. It has to be played on the very last day.
Yeah.
But it keeps me worried because when I take a look at Villa, who are title contenders, having to take on a Blacks Power team, which has to play up against a fellow relegation battler in Onduparaka. So it is the turning point whereby we shall need to see on the second last match day, we shall need to see whether Onduparaka can survive relegation or not, because Maroons is also not a team to joke about. Then for Busoga United, who have a Kesisan Vipers.
And Arua Hill is also not a team for joking. It may not be among the top ones, but it's not a team that gives away a game quickly. And one thing I love about Arua Hill is the support. They always play with the 12th player.
A friend of mine called Patrick Salongo, a very good fan of Arua Hill. I think he's the one disorganizing the control room around there, because he feels very happy when we talk about his club.
But I think one thing about the Premier League this season, the Uganda Premier League, is I've seen a lot of support for Onduparaka, Arua Hill, and there is another team. But for Arua Hill, whether they are playing in Kampala or playing in Arua or where, you will see them come with their fans. So, and every time they play with the 12th player, I think it gives the team more morale. And the team has delivered. It has not been the best, but it has not been bad.
Okay, that is the Uganda Premier League for you, ladies and gentlemen. We expect to see the stadiums filled to capacity, more so as we see the title going the right way, because the title race is very tight at the moment. KCC have 3 games to play, Villa has 3 games to play, and Vipers have 3 games to play. So if at all any of the clubs makes a mistake, we shall see them losing out on the title, because at this moment we have a slang, if at all you lose out, you just get your grip of the title. But still, over the weekend, we had something great transpiring in the world of rugby, where Grace had to go from stadia to stadia to understand what took place here and what transpired there. But Grace, first of all, give us an insight of what you saw at the Legends ground when Cobbs was taking on the Pirates.
First of all, congratulations to the Stanbic Black Pirates for winning a 2nd Premier League title. Well deserved. From the start of the season, you showed you're hungry. You lost, actually Black Pirates lost two games, but it recovered and made sure the team was strong. Even without the 7th players, the team held its ground.
Did anyone think about the result that came from the Heathens game after hearing that the Pirates had become champions? Did anyone want to know?
No, but let me first tell you something funny. Before Saturday, the title contenders were 3: Cobbs, Pirates, Heathens. But Heathens winning was mathematical. In case Cobbs and Pirates draw at Legends, and Heathens beats Rams by past 60 points, which was still impossible. However, by the time we started at Legends, first of all, Pirates started on a go. They showed they were hungry from the start. Team captain Ivan Magom was very, very, very inspirational in this game, with his boot getting 3 penalty kicks in the first half, giving the game a 9-point lead against 0 for Cobbs.
Please tell the people that Ivan Magomu still is the new captain of the rugby cranes.
Yes, of the rugby 7th cranes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it means it carries water. Seeing his club winning the championship.
Yeah, and he did it so well. And in this game, in this particular game, he collected a total of 13 points. Him alone, Desire and Odong just added a try.
Desire Ayela.
Yes, and they just and he did the conversions. perfectly well, giving them a 23-point win against Cobb, who scored 12, who scored 7. Karim Arinaite got a try that was converted by Joseph. I think Aredong was the one.
What about my friend Didi? There is that huge guy that was at Smask some point in time.
Michael, if you watch the game at Rugby at the Legends ground, Cobbs was shrunk. Their backline was poor. The front was poor. The fly halves were not flying. The tackles. I think Pirates had the most spectacular tackles.
From Didi,
yes.
because Didi is the best tackler in Ugandan rugby.
Even in the scrummages, there were some good scrummages, but Cobbs let go of the game from the start of the point. However, I would like to also say the officiation in the rugby games is still wanting. The CEO talked about working with Rugby Afrique and other rugby unions that have cracked the officiation. In this final, I think Saudi had some calls that he overlooked that would have cost Cobbs the game. However, congratulations to Pirates again, well deserved second title in the history. Just to take you through the results of the other games.
Yeah.
Rams got 13 against Heathens, who got 65. Mongas 15 and Rhinos 15. That was a draw. Buffaloes 14. Impis went out with a 0-0. Hippos 55 against the Walukuba Barbarians 0. And that was the end of the season as we wait for the 7th season to come up.
All right, that is the Uganda Rugby League for you, where the Pirates were crowned champions. And I want to say kudos to everybody that is around the Pirates camp, and I want to send big thanks to all the sponsors that have been with the different clubs and the rugby union. Thank you very much for injecting very good monies into the sport of rugby and taking it to the heights that we would really love to see it at, because when it comes to sports in Uganda, it's only sports that can bring together each and everybody. It doesn't matter your tribe, it doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your political differences. You just come and enjoy the different sports disciplines. Anyway, away from rugby now, within these remaining minutes, we want to break down the Uganda Secondary Schools Sports Association games that are transpiring in the west of Uganda. That is Fort Portal and Mbarara districts, to be particular. But we have lots of results and lots of games being played there. But I need to let you know that hockey has climaxed today. Basketball for the girls and boys has also climaxed today, and a couple of other games will be climaxing very soon. But Grace, you've been following closely, and I think we need to start with the girls basketball final, where St. Mary's Chitende has hit on St. Noah girls Zana. It was a basketball final, and St. Noah
It was
Zana,
a derby.
Yeah, it was a derby.
Derby.
Yeah, it was an intermittent derby. And St. Noah girls has been performing very well in the girls football, girls basketball.
Actually, it's going to the
netball.
finals also in the football.
Yeah, in the girls football,
yes.
up against Samus.
Yes.
Okay, please break down for us the USSA games.
So first of all, congratulations to Wooddo that managed to take the rugby trophy
for the boys.
For the boys, and then Nkoma took the girls rugby championship. Very good result for rugby. To see a change that Namiryango has not taken the trophy again because they are known as the Giants in rugby. So it was a change in scenario which I welcome. Excuse me. Then when it comes to basketball, St. Mary's Chitende is known for football. To see that it has beaten a legendary team in basketball, to me that's a new thing, and I think basketball is going further and it's growing and becoming a better game. And we wait for more results in the boys basketball to see who wins. Then Chibuli SS is trying to get gold in the table tennis. Either way, because its girls team is in the finals and the boys team is in the finals. We know in the football happening in Fort Portal, they are just leaving the group stages, so we shall wait for who takes the trophy in a while. But news coming in from Fort Portal, St. Mary's Chitende was beaten
in the last group game.
In the last group game.
You were going to talk about that, but I need to let the people